Watching him perform last week where he threw 3 touchdown passes still caught my eye in a big way.
Still kind of the gold standard, 3 touchdown passes, isn't it? And for his efforts last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I can't wait to see what he does this week.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs 1st down. They go play fake. Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Grant Delpit. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes to the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now here's a handoff out of the gun. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They've gotten into the 4 on this opening drive, but now they face a 3rd and goal. Now Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A great effort there. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Throwing to start the drive. Bingham. He's got a man, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 1st down, Bingham. He's going to let it go again. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. Colton Miller, former 1st-round pick, called for the penalty there. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Off the play fake, Bingham. And that is incomplete. The Raiders at 500, 7-7 on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. On fourth down, Bingham. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And this defense will take over right at midfield. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10, right at the 50-yard line. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the grab. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. He finds his man, Sky Moore. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Now it's Mahomes again. He finds Moore in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Off play action. Bingham. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll roll him out right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's third and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chiefs take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0.
Raiders, nothing.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's George Karlaftis who fought his way through the line to bury him. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Steps away. Crossing route incomplete. He's got Pitts. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Off the bootleg. Bingham. He's got his man on the crossing route. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake. Bingham. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down.
18 Rebels.
Off play action. Bingham. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will stay a 3-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. A loss of 4 that time on a sack, and it brings up 2nd. And the #1 position of any offensive line. You got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him, and the pressure gets to him again. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Farrell, that got in there to bring him down.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Steps away to his left. And he will slide down with a good gain. Pretty good job escaping the pressure. Gets him 15 yards on the scramble, but now it's 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. These two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Off the play fake. Bingham. And that is incomplete. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on 4th down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
Come on, set.
They'll try and throw for it here. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce with a milestone. Career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Chiefs are able to add on to their first half lead. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position and only one play to score it. This fielded right at the goal line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Off play action. Bingham flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chris Jones make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. The kick by Carlson is good, and that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they say to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Mahomes now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Slant pass hauled in by Campbell. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Paris Campbell from 10 yards out. And the Chiefs just continue to roll. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And to the 42-yard line here, brought down there.
Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. second down. Jacobs once more. And the defense closes quickly there, and he'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a carry for Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Jacobs now. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Bingham. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. This is caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Jacobs will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And he gets it to go to make this a 35-10 score now. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now here comes Kansas City. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Mahomes now on first down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First down, Chiefs.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. 3 yards remain for second down. Mahomes now to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Throwing now is Mahomes. Touchdown! Travis Kelsey, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. Even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The Raiders on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Pardon my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover. Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage.